Hello and welcome to the Angry Sniper. Take 3. Yeah, I've already scrapped 2 versions of this. Not to be a fourth before the minute's out. But anyway, yeah, this is continuing on really from my guild. It's not really continuing on from anything, but I am thinking of doing a kind of a secondary series. Just for a bit of fun, just a bit of an in-game vlog as to what I've been up to, or if there's any particular topic I just fancy talking about. I don't know. It's just an idea I've got. This might be the last one like this I do. So, but I thought I'd give a bit of a tour as to what I've done. I have unlocked 2 sections, which you can see here. Hey, how have I done that, you ask? Well, I'm a hoarder. I don't really chuck anything away, which I think, and it's surprising if you get an item, because I have been around since the game started, and yes, I have bought the odd crate now and again, hyper crates now and again, when they've come out. And that's how I got some of these stuff. I like that. That's nice. It fits in there nicely. Alright, dude. And this and a couple of other things which you'll see as I walk around. And yeah, the one thing I like about this guild's decoration donation stuff is you yourself or your guildmate only needs one yourself personally. And you can donate that as many times as you like. So it's great. So I've got these, and if I want any more, I can just kind of, because I need to replace that little git there. He walks a bit too far. It'd be great to kind of get him trapped in a in one of those cell things, which you can see I've removed from here. I might put him back. I don't know. It does feel kind of empty there, but I need to do a bit of work here. But yeah, it's with the Knights of the Fallen Empire coming out. So I've looked at a bit of information, and yeah, I'm still working on this area. It's a shame those cost so much to get, but I really like those. I could quite happy have 10 or 20 of those. And yes, I am a bit concerned with order mobility and what it's going to be like as a sniper, as an engineering sniper against all these classes, which are getting mobility and stuff. But I am looking forward to it as well. It's kind of... I'm an addict of snipers. Says right there. I'm a chief addict. I like snipers. I like the engineering spec, even though they've kind of done a few things wrong with it since 3.0, including 3.0. But another reason why I've got so many snipers is because of the storyline. There's so many different choices you can do, and that's what I've done with a lot of my snipers. They've all got slightly different storylines. So the prospect of now being able to go through and seeing what the story is like for those characters based on the choices they have, and see how they compare, if they compare, exactly how are they different due to the choices I've made, which includes kind of all the companions. That interests me, and it interests me a lot. And I have been lately... I'll come that way in a second. I have been playing my other classes a lot more. Addict Medical Center, with the chief addicts being locked up. Well, hang on, no, not chief addicts. The addicts locked up in case they're needed. No one locks up the chief addict. Not unless there's a revolution somewhere. very un-Escali like this pool of blood, but yeah, I like it. It's not too bad. So I've been finishing off the Shadows of Bevan and the McKeb chapters on all my other classes. You know, like my mercenary, my paratech, my sorcerer, my my assassin, all the others, to get ready for the new expansion. And as I've been doing that, it's got me thinking, what about how are the other classes? Like, I've only got one. I've got a sorcerer who's gone light, but he's got 100% dark. He's gone dark side alignment, but all his chapter, that's Banos. He's all his class missions. He's gone light side. Oh, I just fancy the difference, you know. And I've been thinking, well, I have messed up with a couple because my paratech and my mercenary are both dark. So I need to level another mercenary slash paratech sometime. And I think I've messed up a bit on my Juggernaut Marauder because I think I started light with my Marauder, but I think ended up going dark halfway through. So kind of messed up. So that's something else I'm looking forward to, is kind of possibly going back, revisiting some of the other class stories and choosing slightly different stuff. And you know, there's a lot of playability in the game still for me. It's kind of, even if one of the mistakes I'm not going to make, I mean, it was a mistake because I'm still playing the sniper now, you know, but I did crit entirely for a good month, I think, the sniper. I didn't pick it up again for quite some time, and I'm not going to do that again. You know, if I find I don't like the changes to the game in PvP, in regards to what it's like in playing as a sniper, they're probably not going to make any changes at all. So all we're going to have is that new skill, and everybody else will have that new skill with a couple of changes here and there, you know. But if I don't like playing the sniper as much as I do now, or even before 3.0, you know, I'm not going to stop it entirely. I'm still going to do vids and so forth, and so that's not going to change. But if I don't like it as much, then it means I'm going to start playing the other classes a bit more, and that's a bit of a win for me because I haven't. These still cost quite a bit. Ooh. Going to be some time till I can unlock any of those. Yeah, both doors cost the same. This is meant to be a bit of a dueling area, by the way. So yeah, I'll probably change it around a bit. These bits are just meant for line of sight stuff, you know. I mean, you need a bit of line of sight even for snipers. So will it get used? Oh, I don't know. Pass. But that's the idea I've got. A bit of a dueling bit for a bit of fun. Invite a few people over. Maybe a few duels with the guildmates, just for a laugh, you know. I know. Every guild ship should have a dueling area, I think. And so yeah, it should be good. It's I am looking forward. It's mixed emotions because I don't like. This is the other section I've unlocked. I haven't done too much of it, but I'm aiming for this particular bit I'm standing in now to be a cantina kind of area, and all these extra rooms. I want to have those kind of themed areas. Haven't decided quite, but I just thought it was fun. It'd be fun to have kind of this be one particular theme, and that be a completely different theme. You know, in terms of decorating and a feel for the room, you know. So you can have different kind of thing for each section. I just happen to like it, you know. So that's a guild trip. I was talking about something else, didn't I get very distracted. It's quite easy to distract me. So apologies that I've kind of left that sentence. I can't remember what I was saying. This is probably a good way to end it here. So yeah, it's I'm still looking forward to Knights of the Fallen Empire. I am a bit concerned still about no mobility and what it means to play a sniper, an engineering sniper in 4.0. But I am looking forward to it as well with all the class stories and so forth. It's I'll still play the sniper. I'll still do vids. I'm not going to stop that. I'm too much of a fucking addict, you know. But I'll find the fun in the class, no matter what it's like. I'll still continue playing, and I've still got all this to do. So I like these. That's nice. So yeah, an odd little vid. No PvP in it, but there's another vid due to come out for at the weekend. Little tip in case people wonder, because I'm recording this afterwards, but I'm publishing it beforehand. He's okay. He's fine. He's doing. I took him down to the vets, and he's doing fine. I'm a bit of a soppy git sometimes when it comes to animals, you know. It'll make sense when you hear the vid, you know. Take care and have fun and keep sniping. Bye bye.